What's up, guys? It's Dan. Welcome back to the HITMANLABS All the Mods 6 server. This is episode 1, and we'll talk about what's behind me in a minute. But first, I just want to say, look at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for episode 0, for anybody that watched it. I know that it wasn't the most entertaining video. It was boring. Let's be honest with ourselves. I'll say this, that editing your own videos is a humbling experience. It is interesting to like find out how monotonous your voice is, how monotone it is, how bad you are at speaking the English language, things like that. But we're going to get better. We will improve. So if you like this video more, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing. It'll help us grow the channel and it'll let me know. Also any feedback, comments that you can leave to help me understand what you guys want to see more of or less of. But one thing we did improve is that there is no more of the like aneurysm inducing jittering that was happening in the inventory. So I think I got that worked out. And yeah, let's talk about the house. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Another thing I noticed editing the video was that shaders are basically cheating. This house looks, I think, fantastic, and that's because of shaders 95%, I think. I did limit myself entirely to things that I could find in this general area. So the only thing I left the forest for was a redwood sapling, a mahogany sapling, and a mangrove sapling. Everything else is from the surface of this forest biome. I've got mahogany, redwood, oak, and that's about it. Some stone and brick. And I didn't go mining or do anything. So I really thought that would be kind of a cool challenge, just build the entire, beginning of the house with only things from the surface of our forest. And it turned out pretty good. Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. I've got a surprise for you guys here in a little bit. But yeah, let's take a quick look around. So I do this a lot of times with these chisels and bits. This is not an amazing model. I'll do better models later probably, but I like to put like storage for different things. So this is like wood storage, and then this is dirt storage. Got some stone storage over here. It keeps you from just having like a ton of barrels or whatever hanging out all over the place. I think the forge turned out pretty good. A lot of times it can be hard to work with bricks because the texture can get kind of repetitive and weird. So you got to put a lot of shape into things. Having the vertical slabs and all that stuff helps quite a bit. We got a couple of furnaces in here, and yeah, turned out pretty good. Let's go look inside. Actually, let's go around to the back first. We'll go look at the back of the house. All in all, very happy with it. I think the shape is pretty cool. I tried to just make it simple. It's not huge, but I think it has some character. A lot of this stuff, I like these crayfish hedges. That's pretty cool. And then a lot of crayfish tables that I've used. This is a little breakfast nook. You can just sit in these chairs, have your cup of coffee, go over here, do some fishing. I like this. So these are these glass item frames. You can just stick something in there and then the frame goes away. It looks pretty cool. But fish from here. And I wanted to make this fish barrel for this episode, so I had to catch 8 vanilla of the same type of vanilla fish, and that was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But anyway, the one thing that I am not happy with is this right here. So we'll take a look inside in a minute. I think I can do something better here. That will not remain the same. And yeah, some crayfish benches. Got the tables out here. Yeah, a couple flower pots. Nothing exciting. Inside, I think the interior turned out pretty good. The kitchen was easy because this Cooking for Blockheads mod just has amazing. I love their models. It looks fantastic. So I've just started kind of getting set up here. What I don't have is the cook table or the cooktop, whatever it's called, that will help us do the cooking easier because of all the fancy stuff. You basically can fill up all the cabinets and it'll automatically smelt things like cook foods and whatever and pull stuff out of the fridge. You can get an upgrade for the fridge so it'll produce ice. You can get the cow in the jar so you can get milk all the time. We do have the faucet, the sink, so we got water, but I have to have diamonds to make that block, and I don't have them yet because I didn't do any mining. But I did do some decorating. And here you can see one thing. You saw the heads out there. I've got some, it's not a mod, it's the data pack. It's the Vanilla Tweaks data pack. We also have the data pack for the armor stands where you can pose them. But anyway, a lot of these just like little simple crayfish furniture stuff. Couch here, sit at the couch, check out the fire. Yeah, turned out all right. So my wife thinks this fire needs to be higher, and I agree with her, but because of the way I kind of like tried to force everything into one little spot, it's a little lower. I actually started it lower anyway, but I think I would rather see more flame. I'll work on that, but I like these little blinds too from crayfish. So bedroom over here, we should probably sleep, and then we'll take a look at the rest of the house. There's an attic upstairs just for some basic storage. I'll probably do, it's kind of where I'll shove stuff that we don't want to like find a place for. So we got the little attic up here. So this is just like any of the furniture stuff. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I'll get rid of torches up here as well. Got a little window out of the attic. But yeah, it's okay. I like the house. It's small. It's really cool. If you put some thought into it, you can get a house that, this did not take that long to do. It's not that big, but it's fully functional. It doesn't make you feel like you're living in a little hole or a little square stone room. Okay, so a couple things we're going to do today. I'm going to work on immersive engineering. I really just want to get a water wheel or a what is it called? A windmill. One of those things in place so that I can get some power, maybe put a water wheel right over here with a, creek running down the side of the mountain powering the water wheel. I'm not sure. But we really just need to get powered lanterns running throughout this. So I'd like to get a couple of paths going. We're going to have a farm over here. I'll probably do that today as well if I have time. So cut down a few of these trees, get a farm, a path that goes through the farm, and along all of our paths we're going to have powered lanterns, and the paths are going to kind of bisect or they're going to go all over so that we can get the powered lanterns. I think they keep mobs from spawning within 32 blocks, hostile mobs, a 32 block radius, so that'd be pretty cool. That's a pretty good chunk. You don't have to have a ton of them, and then we don't have to have spammed lighting all over the place. I can get rid of all these torches and make things look nice. So I will need to go grab some resources, and like I said, I haven't even been underground in this mod pack yet, so I think that'll be pretty cool. So let me jump into a surprise that I have for you guys, and then we'll come back and talk about what's next. What in the world? What? What?
Oh, hey,
well, who are you?
Oh, hi. My name's Ryan, and this is Alex.
Hi. Where in the world did you guys come from?
We're lost, and we've been out here for like days with no food. Yeah.
No food. Okay.
We've had no tools to just survive. And
okay.
You guys look
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're
Yeah,
so
I wish I could help. I just getting settled in myself. So but there's a really nice spot just over there.
Oh yeah, that's actually that's gonna be a good idea. You could stay over there, and we could stand here. This is like perfect.
I really like these banners. Can you give me some more of those?
Yeah.
I could try.
Yeah, they're really nice. I like them. Mm-hmm. Well,
okay.
have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
Well,
this is amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, man. Well, we finally got rid of those guys. I don't know what they're gonna do. Hopefully they make it. I finally convinced them to move out and go find a spot. So we'll check back in with them later. All right, guys, I'm back. I did some resource gathering. You can see that I got some resources here. Not a ton of stuff, but I spent probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes gathering resources, just doing some mining, and came up with a couple of things that I think we need to do. So I'm going to clear some land up there. I'll show you the plans for what we're gonna do with the water wheel and a building to kind of get started with the immersive engineering stuff. So the things we need to do first before we get into that, we need to improve our tools because these tools are not very good. I did create an iron pickaxe just so that I could do some mining and pick up the things that I couldn't get with the stone, but I think we need to get a little bit better. So one of the tools that's pretty good at the beginning is platinum. So I actually cooked up a little bit of platinum here, and we'll go ahead and make all of our tools in platinum. So iron rods are nice because they have let's let's see, how do you do this? There we go. Iron rods are nice because they have magnetic on them, so things come to you really easy. And then platinum. So if we were to do this, we're going to have a mining speed of 8. It's funny, they all say mining speed 8, but I don't feel like, what is it, harvest level, harvest speed? Oh, harvest speed is 12. And our current harvest speed is, what, 4. And then on the iron, it's 6. So this is going to be twice as fast as our current, as even the iron tools. So anyway, make a few of these up. A pickaxe. And the other thing I want to do, now that we have slightly better tools, we probably want to make something a little bit better. So this has got 30% efficiency, 35% efficiency, 40. Now that we're starting to spend some resources other than just stone on our tools, when we repair them, we're going to want them to be a little more efficient. So we can afford this. I'm going to go ahead and make this. We need one more iron tool rod to do that, which I think is just like, there we go, iron tool rod. Now we can make the sturdy repair kit, although we're missing some iron now. Be right back. All right, cooked up a little bit more iron, so now we can do the sturdy repair kit. So we'll go ahead and get that, even though we're not going to do much with it right now. So we can just go ahead and do the same thing we normally do, which is put a little bit of material in there. Anyway, let's retire our old tools. So we're gonna get a tool rack real quick. So I'm gonna get 2 of these, and we'll put our old tools up here just so that we can always remember. So we got our shovel, our axe. That I'm going to keep this sword for now. I didn't think about making a new one. We'll do that later. All right, what else do we need? We need some scaffolding. I'm going to do a little bit of building, and I wanted to show you this replaceable scaffolding. So this is pretty cool. I'll just get like a stack of these. What this allows you to do is put down a piece of scaffolding, and then you can take something like sandstone and put it on there, and now it gives you the scaffolding back and it replaces the material. That's extremely nice for things like, you know, building, just like laying out the structure, because again, this breaks real easy, right? So it's easy to break it down, and I think if you use the axe, especially our new axe, it'll probably be even quicker. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost instant mine. So it's a good way to just kind of like shape things out, and then you can use the sandstone or whatever material you want to like actually place the blocks. So we're going to use those. The other thing we need to do is get the coke oven bricks in place, because that's the first thing we're going to build. So this is actually, this is cooking away at our coke bricks. I have, let's see, I've got enough clay balls, I've got enough sandstone. We need to make 27 bricks to make the coke furnace. The other thing we need is the hammer. So what are we going to miss? What are we missing on the hammer? So we want the engineer's hammer, and we got that. So we'll need that for actually making the coke furnace, the coke oven. I did get the engineer's manual cooked up, so that's just a simple book and a lever, and this tells us how to do all the stuff that we want to do. So early on, we're going to do things like, well, actually, let's see. I think if we go back to the overview and resources, the coke oven, it tells us that we need 27 of these. And if we go to the next page, I think it shows us how to build it. Yeah. So it'll show you 27 coke bricks is what you need. And it'll actually give you a little check mark next to that if you have it in your inventory, which is cool. But it's just a 3x3x3 of coke bricks. Yeah, it says right there. So we'll make that, smack it with a hammer, and then we'll be good to go. So what we're going to do for the building here is I've decided I'm going to clear this out. So I'll do that off camera, obviously, but I'll clear out some trees up here, and I think I'm going to have a creek that runs kind of like down through here. It might even come out from kind of like a little grate underneath the building we're going to build up here, and run down through here, and then kind of like off this edge, and then have the immersive engineering water wheel. It's a 3 wide water wheel, because you can make 3 of them, put them together. That's the max you can do in a single water wheel. We'll put those here, so probably like 1, 2, 3 blocks, or maybe even start here, and we'll build a little structure around here that looks like it's supporting it, and we'll have the water coming down off of this. It's not going to be like, it's not going to totally make sense, and it won't be a raging river, but anyway, it doesn't matter. As long as it's got some water, it'll look cool from over there. All right, I came back. I actually cut myself off from talking. I was explaining all the things I was going to do, and then I realized, you know what, why don't I just show you? So, and yes, I realized that the editor had some fun with me last time. I'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm sorry that you guys got interrupted all those times in the last video, but hopefully we've gotten that taken care of this time. Anyway, all right, so we want some coke bricks, capital coke bricks. All right, so we need 9 of these, right? 27, perfect. Okay, so I did a little clearing out up here. Let's go take a look. So I'm thinking about a 17 block diameter on this. What if 1, 2, 3? Like, that's pretty big, but I think it might be okay. I want a big building because we're actually going to do some other stuff with this. I'll show you instead of talk to you about it. But let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's start as close to the edge as we can. We'll see what this looks like. 5. Does that look like a semicircle? Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the coke oven in here. Probably let's see, right here maybe? Should have bought a builder's wand. Sorry. All right, now all we got to do, smack it with a hammer, and we've got the coke brick furnace. So throw this in there. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now this is going to start filling up with creosote oil. So let me actually show you another trick. So let's take a look. One of the things that we can do, this is a trick. I hope it works in this pack. So a basic fluid tank, we need 4 iron. All right. Got a few pieces of iron. Let's go ahead and make this tank. So a mechanism, just a basic fluid tank, and these can be upgraded, which is really nice. You can upgrade them to just hold more liquid. And actually, this one's not even that bad, but you do have to get into the basic mechanism machinery. But this one will do for now. So I want to show you something we can do with that. The other thing I made off camera is this dank. So just to show you what this does, if you're not already familiar, I think it was like a dank null in previous versions of the mod or different mod. I'm not sure. But anyway, you can put blocks in here and tell it which ones you want it to pick up, and it'll just go ahead and pick those up. And if you put it in filtered, like if you put it in regular mode, it'll pick up anything. So if I switch this to, I don't want void pickup, you definitely don't want that. If we put it in normal mode, I think it doesn't pick up anything. Let's not test it with our diamonds. So if we do that, yeah, it's gonna pick it up, and that's just gonna go, what does that do? Went into our inventory, right? If we put it in pick up all mode, then anything that it picks up, it'll pick up, and then it'll put it in there, and then you'll just fill this up, and then all your junk will start going in there, but it'll only do it as long as it has slots. If we put it in filtered pickup mode and we take some of this gravel out, let's say, now if we drop the redwood on the ground and the gravel, it'll put the gravel into the dank, but the redwood will go into our inventory, right? So anyway, it's super helpful, and then you can upgrade these so that they have more inventory slots. Right now, if I click on it, it opens the bag. If I hit the period button, it'll place right out of the inventory. So that's really cool. Anyway, let's go up here and I'll show you what I was talking about. All right, so if we put this mechanism tank in here, it'll just automatically put all of the liquid that comes out of the furnace into that. And we can just grab that out, and let's see, this is the real test. I can't remember if this works in this version. So this thing has a bucket mode right here. So it's currently in like just regular block mode. So you can put it down, pick it up, and there's a bucket mode. Let's see, I think I might have to check the controls if it's mechanism. I think it's like N maybe, boost chest mode, item mode switch N. Yeah, let's see if that actually works. So if we press N, it puts it in bucket mode, right? Now I can actually place things. If I shift right click, it'll place that, which apparently just looks like water. If we're lucky, because making these planks is a pain. Oh, it doesn't work. In previous versions, you could put this in here and it would pretend to be a bucket. And what I mean by that is it would just, like, you could stack a bunch of planks up and just shift click and get a bunch of them, but that doesn't seem to work. I guess the only thing we could try is putting this back in non-bucket mode. It's bucket mode off. I seriously doubt this will work though. No, that doesn't do anything. That's a bummer because that was a really cool trick. So I'm going to go ahead and just like stub this out a little bit more, see what it looks like. It's going to be really big, but I think that's going to be good. The reason I'm making it circular is that I'm going to build it up and it'll kind of like step up as the stories. It'll get smaller, the diameter of the circle, and eventually I'm going to put a windmill on there, but I'm not going to put the immersive engineering windmill on there. I decided I don't think we're going to need that. What I was going to do is go with immersive engineering for my ore doubling. I really like the crusher from immersive engineering, which is like a multi-block structure that looks extremely cool. But instead, I think we're going to jump right into create and try to make ore doubling and like a crusher and ore doubling and smelting and all that stuff with create mod, and just kind of learn that and see what that's like. So I think we can come up with something pretty cool. Anyway, I'm talking again about what I'm going to do instead of showing you. So let me get to work. We're going to take a minute and go check in and see how Ryan's doing. He lives over here in the redwood forest, and hopefully He's settled in and liking it. We'll see what he's up to. Looks like he's making some progress. Oh, there he is, hard at work. Ryan, how you doing?
Not good. I hate this grindstone.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I forgot. You hate grindstones. Well, what are you grinding right now?
Gold.
Some gold. Wow, you're rich. What have you been up to?
I've been mining a bunch. Look in my chest. You can see I've got 2 diamond blocks.
Oh, I wonder where you got that awesome banner right there.
Yeah, I got it myself. It was really hard.
Explain to me why you have 4 crafting tables.
Because at first I made too many crafting tables because I had so much wood and my greed was just too much.
I just activated my waypoint, so if we ever get a waystone, where'd you find the waystone?
Over yonder.
Over yonder?
I
Okay.
have like literally no idea. Actually, no, it's over there. So.
I love your shirt. You make all your own clothes, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, were you oh, and I love your glasses. Were you like a clothing designer in your previous life, or?
Nope.
All right, well, show us around.
Let me show you something. This is the shallow dirt. Look.
No, I did it. You taught me and I did it. I used it on my path to my mine.
This is my house.
Love your house. Love the dual doors. Which doors are these? Redwood, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then this is my little fireplace. And then this is my little area, I guess.
I love this, Rye. I love the couch. I love the windows this way. I really do. I like it a lot. This is very nice. You got some block palette stuff going on out here. Just checking out block palettes. I'm really proud of what you've done here. So tell me about this. Why is there... What's this?
Called variation.
What is this? What do you eat? Candle nut fruit. What is candle nut fruit? I need to eat that. Hold on a second.
Hey.
No, I definitely don't need that. Didn't give me a heart. So I love your fireplace. I love your carpet. I'm gonna have to do some carpet. I didn't think about that. So what are you getting ready to do? You got yourself a little farm.
Yeah, this is only for food.
Yeah, what are you gonna work on?
I'm gonna get an XP drainer first because I'm going to kill myself a bunch and get heads.
Now, you know that player heads don't count for money. So we haven't talked about this. We're gonna use heads as money. You know that? I don't want those and I don't have room for them. Oh, unfortunately, I do have room for them. So yeah, we're going to use heads, like mob heads, for money. And we haven't come up with the currency system yet, but we are going to use mob heads for money.
Do you want me to take a picture of you?
Yes. I'm smart. Hold on. I don't know. You probably have to have film. Have you put film in it?
Oh, wait, you can zoom out and then in? Ooh, nice.
Well, so what else? What are you gonna work on next? What's your next plan?
I said XP drainer.
No, but after that, I mean, that's not a plan. What are you working on?
Grinder. I hate this thing, so I'm gonna get a new grinder and then light this thing on fire.
Right, for sure. But are you doing a mod? Or are you gonna like pick a mod and go? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna build?
I think I'm gonna start building another cabin because this is like my starter cabin.
I like your forest. These redwood forest is really cool. I mean, it's not a red oak forest, but it's not bad. So you're gonna start working on a cabin. Where is it gonna be? Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, right here. Yeah. This is the place I'm gonna start.
Oh, right here? Yeah. Okay. What style are you gonna go for? That's not a good video. I'll skip that part. Why do they follow me around? Hey, you weren't even looking at me. That's cheating. Let's see. Some mushrooms would be good too. Put the bed away.
You want some lava?
Thanks for showing us around. We'll check back in with you later. Good luck with the building.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Now we're gonna go see what Alex is up to. If I know him, he's probably planning and be a little more deliberate. We'll see. Oh, there he is. Alex, how you doing?
Good. Don't know where you are, but
I'm right here in front of you, man. What are you up to, man? I love this.
Well, this is like my little just kind of basic farming area.
Yeah. You're just doing like your basic starter stuff. You have to build and make things look cool even if you're just starting out, don't you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna work on? So you're gonna finish your farm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to make this central little area kind of like weird different patterns and
oh, that's cool. I like that.
Thing. But I don't know how practical that will be because I don't know how that will actually
I think it'll be fun. All right, what else? So what are your plans? Like, what are you gonna do this season? What's your first big goal gonna be after you get your farm set up?
Well, so I'm gonna put a little cabin over there. Up there.
Okay.
And I hope to make my way all the way up that mountain.
Yeah.
And that's gonna take longer than I think it will.
It's gonna take a while. Are you gonna mine up it, or are you gonna put stairs? What are you gonna do?
Well, hopefully I can do like mining and like build stuff up the side of it.
Oh, so I see what you're saying. You're gonna make your way up. You're gonna like build your way up the side of it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do like a village or a base? Is it gonna be like one kind of base
more
thing?
Like a base.
Yeah.
I you said you wanted something up kind of by you.
Oh yeah,
like,
well
so
I want on the top for sure, because I can see like I've got the most beautiful view of the top of your biome there.
I can't wait to get up there. It's gonna be so much fun to build like super high. I kind of worry about the building limit. You know, it kind of limits you a little bit.
Oh yeah, I wonder that's true. I wonder how high that is up there. Have you been up there yet? So we're at what are we at? We're at 78. No, we're at 63, right? Yeah, we're at 63 here. And so that's probably like, I mean, it's probably at least 100 blocks, maybe 150 blocks, maybe two. I mean, maybe that is like, those trees might be at build limit. I thought it was going to be night, but it tricked me. It's not dark yet. All right, well, I guess we'll come back and check in with you. So what's the first thing you're going to do? I mean, what's your next thing? What's your next big plan? A cabin up there? Okay, so that's the next thing.
Like small cabin up there, and then try to like make it so it has like a deck trying to go even further.
Anyway, I can't wait to see what you build. You're an amazing builder.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a little bit. Let me know when you want to show some more off.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, bye. All right, we'll check back in with those guys again in a little bit. I'm really excited to have my boys playing on the server with me. We'll also have my daughter playing probably at some point, and I'm not sure if they're going to do videos on their own. We haven't figured that out yet, or if they'll just be segments in my videos, and we'll just kind of do stuff together. We'll figure it out, but I'm really excited to have them. You guys are going to enjoy the stuff that they build, and they're funny kids. So I have not done any work. I need to get to work, and then I'll check back with you guys. Be right back. I thought I was going to get away without having to go and get a blast furnace because I didn't think we needed steel. But then I realized that the water wheel actually takes steel. And to do that, we're going to need the blast bricks. And those take magma blocks and nether bricks. So I might make another run with the boys, but I thought what I'd do first is just take a look around. I know that there's those overworld kind of broken portals, and sometimes like the nether spills out of them, and I've seen some with like magma blocks, and I'm sure there's netherrack. So if I could pick up enough of that junk to keep from going to the nether, that'd be cool. I'll go take a look around, and if I can't find anything, then we'll come back and do another run. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to go see Rye, and we're going to go to the nether. I could not find one of those broken portals in the overworld, so we're going to make another run, and Ryan has built us a portal. Very nice. All right, let's go first take a look at your house, because you got your house done, didn't you?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Show us.
So the best view for it is to come around here, jump, and then take fall damage, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm hurt. Oh, no. Oh, there's a nice warm stump right here that I can go into.
Wow, you got a lot of heads in here. You're very proud of your heads.
So many. It's pretty beautiful when you can, like, look over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going for beautiful. I'm going for the worms. So I was thinking about I'd put a worm, but Alex and my mom said no. So
they don't like worms? Well, you can put a worm if you want. This is your forest. All right, let's go. I still have a stone sword. In fact, that's a horrible thing to take to the nether, but you know what? You're going to defend me, and we're going to do a quick run. So let's go check it out. You ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Soul sand spawn. So I'm going to get a little of this. Not a lot. Little.
Can I get some?
This is like the absolute most horrible place we could have spawned, I think. That's going to be bad for you. Should we get out of here real quick? Yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead.
Fighting a
You're such a bad friend.
I was not prepared. That was the worst possible way for us to start because we can't even get any netherrack. I'll try to make us a little like bunker real quick. Let's see if we can. You died again.
Right as I went through the nether portal.
All right. So I'm making basically like a cage around our nether portal. It's very small. And
Where
so it's
is our
almost
nether
useless.
portal?
So we need to make sure that we can get back up here. That's the big thing. Oh, with a bow. These guys have bows, fire bows. I forgot. There's no way. There's no way we could do this. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you just got fireballed by gas.
All right, Ryan, take 2. We're going to go in. This is in my mind. And we're going to see if it's a better spawn in the nether. Let's do it. Okay, this is better. Well, it's slightly better. No, it's not better. It's not better at all. It's horrible. Oh, no, he came through. He came through. I'm dead. I'm so dead. There's no way I'm going to burn to death. Oh, I burned to death on my stairs.
You'll never guess what I'm wearing right now. Get ready for awesomeness.
Oh, it's interesting. What is it?
It's a bat head.
Nice! Nice work. Oh, here we go.
Oh, interesting, Dad.
All right, I just got a stack of magma blocks. I just got 2 stacks of magma blocks. We're out of here. Yeah, I've got quite a few bees nests. Dude, get out of there. Oh. I think you should have probably thought that through a little bit more, but that's okay. All right, we got what we came for. Thanks for the fun, Rye. It's been real. Hasn't been real fun. All right, well, that was a nightmare, but we accomplished our goal, I guess, overall. So I've got some nether brick, I've got some brick, and some magma blocks. So now we should be able to make... Okay, so we got 27 blast bricks. Let's go make the blast furnace, and I'll show you guys the ground floor of the new building. So it's not amazing yet. I love these doors, the old industrial door. But anyway, this is the inside. I'm going to put the blast furnace right over here. And all we need is the hammer, which I believe should be in here. Let's give this a shot. So we'll be ready to make the water wheel. So I'm going to throw a little bit of this in here. Oh, forgot to bring some iron. I'll go get some iron. No, there it is. Let's just make 3 of them to start with. So you can see this is going to take a little while, but 3 will get us the water wheel. All right, let me get all that built, get the water wheel installed, and I'll bring it back and show you, and we'll wrap up. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've done some things. So let's take a look. You can see the water wheel house. Let me just walk you through kind of what the process was here. So this thing was tough for me to build for some reason. So I had redwood in here, and Ryan just fell from a high place. He's been doing that a lot. I had redwood in here, and it looked pretty good, but one of the things I kept struggling with is that I really like the treated wood planks here, and it was just blending in too much with that. So these are like stained oak planks, and I love those. The stained or black, I think it's black stained planks. This here is the maple, and then this is the whatever the roof tiles are from Engineers Decor. So anyway, I think it turned out great. So another thing I struggled with, I was really trying to get the most out of this. So there's 3 water wheels there. You're supposed to be able to get like 88 RF per tick, and I went into a creative world because I just could not figure out how to get the water to like correctly flow, because there's all kinds of different like pictures online that show where you're supposed to put the different source blocks and whatever. I could never get up to 88. I got up to 76 or 70 something, and I actually haven't tested this one because I haven't built the transformer thing that you have to use to test the actual output. But in the creative world, I was able to get something with the same type of setup. I was able to get like 70 something. So that's going to have to be enough, but it'll definitely get us power for our lights. Let's get up there and take a look. So I just wanted to kind of show you a couple of things, and then we'll go up and we'll finish off this episode by building our powered lanterns and all the stuff we need to do to get there. But here's our little path. Another thing that I learned today, which I think is amazing, is this ability to basically waterlog shallow dirt and make puddles. I just think that's the coolest thing ever. So I made a few of those. Anyway, I used, dirt stairs, dirt slabs, cobblestone slabs for the path up here. I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I like it. So then I kind of like the view as you come up here. This building obviously isn't finished. It's going to go up pretty high, and it's going to have the windmill on it. But we'll take a look at where it's at right now. This I thought was so cool. You can see there's actually these steel posts in here, and I wish you could see them a little bit better when you come up here, because I think it's kind of cool looking. So I got the girders going underneath, but it's kind of just like a steel supported bridge. I thought that was pretty cool. And then just a couple of like crates and one of these sheet metal chutes, which is actually, it just looks kind of like an open barrel, but just kind of throwing some stuff down just to get a feel for what it'll be like when I get a little more life in this area. I end up liking pretty much most of the choices that I made on the colors here. I'd be interested to hear what you guys say. So in here, there's really not much yet, obviously. Yeah, so the water wheel, you can see it just kind of flows over the top here. Nothing real fancy, but then here's where our kinetic dynamo comes out, and in a minute I'm gonna hook that all up and we're stuck. I'll hook that up in a minute. All right, so anyway, kind of go around the back here. I'm going to just put some storage or something back here. And inside this building, I'll probably put like the engineer's workbench and all that stuff. This will just be kind of like an overflow building for this area here, because I want to keep the middle of this open so that we can have where you drop ores in from the top into like the big pit, like the crusher pit from Create. At least that's my vision. We'll see how that turns out. Anyway, real quick, we'll go up here and take a look. So this is just, it's falling again. I'm going to build the stuff that we need. So let's get started. I think I got everything together. First thing we need is an engineer's workbench. This. All right. So we're going to take this and set it up in the other house in just a minute. But we also need this, the crafting components, which I think I've got everything for except for paper, figures. I'll be right back. All right. Got some paper. Alex was shot by a pillager. Things are not going well over there for those guys. Crafting components. Yep. So we need this. And then we're going to need to make some vacuum tubes. So let's just go set this up. Actually, for now, we'll just put it in here. I'll move it later. All right, so this thing goes down. We put this in here, and then we can make vacuum tubes. Yeah, we can make 3. Okay, we'll give it exactly how many we need. All right, so we need 3 of those. Now, the reason we wanted those is for these powered lanterns. Make a powered lantern. All right, so that's kind of what we're here for, right? That's the point of our day. I'm going to make one of these to put it on. So that's a wooden post. What else do we need? We'll come back and look at some of this other stuff in a minute. I think that gets us going. So I made the connectors and the relays. I've got some wire coil. So let's do this. I want to show you a couple things. So, man, the inventory's bad. So we're just going to put this out here for now. So I think I'm going to put this, let's say we just put this right here for now. We'll put this powered lantern up here. That looks good. And we need to get a connector in here. So what I usually do, this is interesting. You can put a connector through a block, right? So to do that, let's see, this thing comes up right here. Let's just do it right here. So you put that there, and then we go to the other side, and I think it was right here. It seems right. Now you hit that with a hammer, and that becomes a feed-through insulator, right? So that's actually going through the block, which is kind of cool because otherwise it's a little difficult to get wire through there. So now we're going to take the LV wire coil, put it there, and now we have that connected. Now this should hurt us. Yep. Oh, great. Probably going to die. That was brilliant. It won't let me out. There we go. That was horrible. All right. So don't do that. That's just a demonstration, obviously, to show you what not to do. Now, if we go inside, we can run that power to something like a LV capacitor, which I forgot to make. So let's go do that. Now, this is basically just a battery or a storage pack for immersive engineering. So if we take this, we'll just put it on the ground for now. Actually, let's do this. We'll put it right here for now. And then we have to put a connector on this. And then we'll come from there into there. So now this thing, if you look in, let's see, is it showing the charge? It's not. All right, so we got the voltmeter. Let's go check this out. I actually was kind of expecting to see, yeah, there we go. So it tells us the stored flux. I thought you could see that just by hovering over it before, but anyway, yeah, so it's working its way up to 100,000, which doesn't take too long. Now we're going to go in here. Where is it? 1 over. Yeah, perfect. All right, then we're going to hit that with a hammer again. So again, just right-clicking on the actual connector itself. Now you get another feed-through insulator. Now here, we can't just use this thing. It's not an actual relay, right? This is just a connector. So we have to put a relay on the side. And to do that, we have to hit this and give this an output. So that's input, that's output. Hit a relay there. Now we can go from here to here. And then we can go from here to here, and we don't need connectors on those. And now that's lit up. Hi guys, future me, past me is an idiot. This is actually not, this is supposed to be a connector and not an LV wire relay. So you have to come out of anything you want to connect to has to be done with a connector. The relays are used when you want to be able to go in multiple directions. So for instance, if we were to, let's see, I guess the best way to do this would be, I'll just break this real quick. So we'll put this back up, right? Put this back up, hit it with a hammer again. And this is now a feed-through insulator, but I can only come off of that into one thing, right? And if I wanted to be able to go 2 different directions, I need to put something like a relay up and then come out of here into a relay. Now I can go out of there into there, or I can go out of there into something else, right? If I try to connect here, you said you cannot attach the wire here because it's already taken. So connectors can only have a single input output, or have a single connection. Relays can have multiple connections. So I can go from here to here, and then I can go from this relay to another one. So like if I put up another relay, I can go from here to here. And so you can put relays on these things, or like all over the place. But anyway, you get the idea. Relays are really useful, but this was not actually working, and I guess I should have known because the light wasn't on, but this wasn't working because I had a relay here. Anyway, just wanted to clear it up. Thanks. Now I can connect these together, I think 16 blocks apart. So I can go 16 blocks. The wire will go 16 blocks. I can put lights however far I want, but I can only go 16 blocks with a wire. So that's right now up here, we're going to be relatively safe. This 32 block radius around us will not spawn hostile mobs at night. Now it doesn't keep them from wandering in from further out, but what we'll probably do is we'll probably set this up, setting up, a few more of them down this path, set them up kind of all over the place like we talked about. We'll put some paths around here that are going to the various, different builds that we're going to do. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you guys this and fill you in on this is what we wanted to accomplish today, and we did it. So I feel pretty good about that. Anyway, I think we're about out of time for today. I spent a lot more time building this than I thought I was going to have to, but it turned out pretty cool. I'll put some more details into it. We'll get some more life into it, and hopefully the time you guys come back next time, it'll be done. And then the next episode, we're going to get into Create. We're going to build basically our ore doubling system, as far as I can tell. It's going to be a crusher from Create, and then the smelting thing that blows like the heat or whatever. We're going to figure all that out, so I'll learn that in the meantime. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you're enjoying these, please leave a like and subscribe if you can. It's awesome. It'll help me know that I'm going in the right direction. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.